Welcome to Dnyanadeep Academy. Today we are going to discuss internal security previous year questions of UPSC CSE. So the first question today is, what are the maritime security challenges in India? Maritime security challenges in India. Discuss the organizational, technical and procedural initiatives taken to improve the maritime security. This was 2022 question for 10 mark in GS3. So we have to discuss three things: organizational, technical and procedural initiatives taken to improve the maritime security, right? So in introduction, first of all, we'll give the idea about the maritime situation of India. Firstly, we'll mention about India has a large coastal frontage of about 7,516 kilometers. It includes 1,200 islands and over 20 lakh kilometer square of EEZ, which makes the challenge more complex due to the both traditional and non-traditional types of security challenges, right? So the maritime security challenges here they are given. Firstly, the terrorism related maritime security challenges, they were faced during the 2008 Mumbai attacks, right? The second challenge is transnational organized crime. As we know, the drugs menace are increasing in India. Recently at Mundra port, the Indian security forces found out many drug seizures have happened. Thirdly, the infiltration, illegal migration, and refugee influx have also increased in specifically the northeast of India. For example, the Rohingya refugee crisis. Fourthly, due to the remoteness of many coastal areas, the challenges of maritime security increases, right? Fifthly, the protecting of vital infrastructure. As we know that along the coastline of India, there are various critical infrastructure facilities, including the missile ranges, the stations of ISRO are present. Also, we know that many nuclear plants are also present along the coastal regions of India. Sixthly, the piracy, which is the crucial challenge in the maritime domain, which affects into armed robbery. For example, the coasts of the Nigeria, also the uh, Middle East areas, there we find the menace of piracy. Seventhly, the environmental catastrophes. While looking at the overall maritime challenges, we find that the environmental catastrophes like cyclones have increased in the maritime domain. It causes the oil spills and it also leads to sand illegal mining, right? And eighthly, the non-traditional maritime security challenges. The non-traditional maritime security challenges have come out due to the technological advances, which have increased the complexity of maritime challenges, right? Now we'll discuss the initiatives taken to improve the maritime security. So first, they have asked us about the organizational initiatives, right? The organizational initiatives, first of all, includes the National Committee for Strengthening Maritime Coastal Security, right? So, this committee is specifically aimed at devising the policy of maritime and coastal security. Second is the Indian Coastal Guard, right? It has responsibility of maintaining law and order situation in the maritime domain of the Indian offshore terminals, installations, and about the fishermen. Thirdly, the Marine Police Force under the Coastal Security Scheme 2005. It was devised for specific issue of the police infrastructure on the coast in the coastal areas. Right. The fourth one is about the security and growth of all policy of 2015. So the Modi government, it devised the Sagar policy in 2015. So this policy aimed at securing the Indian Ocean region and collaborating with the neighboring states for security and growth for all, right? The fifth thing is the NIA, which was set up in 2009, post 2008 a terrorist attack, and after that it dealt with the specific terrorist actions through the land domain also and maritime domain, right? Sixthly, the National Security Guard, or which we call as NSG. So they are the specifically formed forces which help in tackling the unseen situations or rapid response. As we have seen in 2008 Mumbai attack, at that time the first respondent or the first national level respondent to the situation were the NSG commandos, right? The National Intelligence Grid or NAT grid, as we have seen that due to increased menace of the developed technologies, we find that the intelligence grid has become crucial. So National Intelligence Grid, which is a comprehensive integrated intelligence grid, was developed by Indian government, right? The enhanced surveillance has also been made with help of these all policies. Ninthly, the Information Management and Analysis Center. It was developed and it is a cornerstone of the National Command Control Communication and Intelligence Network. It helps in monitoring maritime traffic in India's areas of interest, right? The 10th point is creation of MAMSG. So what is MAMSG? Multi-agency maritime security group to ensure cohesion among the various stakeholders. So various stakeholders of maritime security include the coast guards, the navy, we have seen the marine police force. All these need to be collaborated, and all this collaboration needs to needs to work in such a manner that they tackle the security challenges in the maritime domain. The other part of the question, as we have seen, was the technical initiatives. The first technical initiatives include the coastal radar chain. As we know that the radar system is crucial or essential for identifying the threat from the long distance. Radar system uses the radar waves which detect various threats at long distance, and with help of that the anticipation of the threats can be done, right? The second is installation of vessel traffic management system. As we know that air traffic management system, we know in the same manner vessel traffic management system needs to be done, and it helps in corresponding with various trade related vehicles or the vessels or the ships which we say, and their coordination, and it helps in better management of maritime security. Similarly, vessel air traffic management system is also required, because the threats to the vessels or the trade related ships, they are from the they can be related to the air traffic management also. Like any foreign aircraft can attack our naval ship or our trade related any other ships. And the fourth is joint operation centers. The joint operation centers, they were developed specifically for increasing the collaboration between various services and also between various nations, right? Also, the fifth one is establishment of National Command Control Communication and Intelligence Network, which we call as NC3I. It is an overarching coastal security network capable of collating data about ships, fishing boats, and other vessels operating near the coast. The sixth one is installation of harbor defense surveillance system. Seventh one is auto identification system chains, which are similar to coastal radar chains, and they also help in detection of the foreign vessels, and it helps in timely collaboration of the vehicle or vessel movement in the maritime domain, right? The third thing after the technical initiatives was the procedural initiatives. The first one was the training related, like training of policemen or the coastal guards are necessary for good maritime security. The second one was the Maritime Police Training Institute, which needs to be developed on both eastern and western coast for specific security related issues in respect to the western and eastern coast. Thirdly, the compulsory registration of ships at Ministry of Shipping has been mandated, or this procedure has been developed by Ministry of Shipping in order to facilitate the vessels and their registration. Fourthly, the strengthening of legislative framework of overall maritime security, such as anti-maritime piracy bill, was devised by our parliament, and this bill initiated all these registration processes. It initiated the anti-piracy measures like punishments for the acts of piracy, etc. Right. Also, the biometric ID card, it was issued for all the fishermen by the Ministry of Animal Husbandry. Right. So, moving on to the next slide, we'll discuss about the way forward. We have addressed the core part of the question. The next part is the way forward. So, the famous Madhukar Gupta committee, it has suggested various measures for maritime security. Firstly, it focuses on the need of legislative framework like anti-piracy maritime bill. The similar legislations need to be devised in order to facilitate better maritime security. Secondly, the strengthening of coastal guard. For example, the INS Saryu, which was inducted for faster patrolling in the coastal areas. Thirdly, the security exercises, coastal security exercises like Sagar Kavach, which are conducted in order to improve the coastal security. Right? These are the way forward suggested by Madhukar Gupta committee. Finally, we'll move to the conclusion part. India will need to take a multi-pronged approach. Here, the keyword of multi-pronged approach is necessary. That includes infrastructural, technology-related issues, in addition to strong military plan to achieve goal of Surakshit Bharat. So, this is one of the keywords used by PM Modi. Right? Thank you.